Do you consider the house you live in an asset? Robert Kiyosaki once said, a house you live in, one that doesn't generate income, isn't an asset. It's a liability. In other words, a true asset should put money into your pocket, not just take it out. That's why instead of moving into the apartment we had purchased and sold before getting married, my husband and I chose to start in a small studio apartment. Another phrase stuck with us too. Your first home shapes your future wealth. We didn't want a flashy beginning, we wanted a path that aligned with the life that we envisioned, to build our own kind of value and growth on our own terms. Looking back, if we had taken on a big mortgage and moved into that apartment, we might never have even thought about changing our lives. We wouldn't have studied so hard, invested so intentionally, or lived so mindfully. It would have been a choice made for others, not for our future. We might have settled into comfort, letting each day pass us by. So instead of choosing a convenient life in a shiny new apartment, we rented it out. We moved into a slightly inconvenient studio because we were choosing something more important, a future we could build step by step. And it did shape us. That choice made us work harder, think deeper, and dream bolder. We read, had meaningful conversations, and slowly planted small changes into our everyday lives. Every year on our anniversary, we give each other something a little unusual, a real estate contract, a gift for the future we're building together. Over time, our goal became clear, to live a life where our money works for us instead of working endlessly for money. So if you're thinking about your first home, I hope this story gives you something to reflect on. Who says that you have to start big or live in the house that you own? What if starting small is exactly what helps you to grow into something bigger and turn it into an asset that truly works for you? Even if I had the chance to do it all over again, I would choose the tiny one-room studio, no hesitation, whether we had that apartment or not. Of course, everyone's journey looks different, but for us, this path felt right. And I wanted to share that starting differently can still lead to something beautiful. I'll share more about what this decision taught us in the next video.